I've had some time to reflect. I've had some time to calm down, and I've still got this beaming smile on my face. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. This is kind of a edition of talking tactics in a way that I did for a mini series at one stage last season, where I'm gonna just reflect couple of hours after the game's finished. And this isn't the instant match reaction where everything's raw. I've calmed down. I've really had a reflection on the game, had a look at some key moments again, and I'm gonna give it all to you now. God, we're through. Let's just get the yabber out the way first. We are through to the quarterfinals. Not vintage, of course, as I said on the review, with the fan party I called it, with all of the England fans. We are through, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we managed to get that breakthrough that was so crucial in us winning that game. Of course, obviously we scored the second goal, which calms the nerves for the last 10 minutes. Let's admit it, because otherwise that would have been a very nervy last 10 minutes with just one goal up. Let's really admit it. So we're going to get into it then. So we'll start with the team selection, where it raised eyebrows, and it raised my eyebrows. Well, I can't lie. Where he decided to leave Grealish, Phil Foden on the bench, and showed huge faith in the star that helped us beat the Czech Republic last week in Bukayo Saka. And yeah, Jack Grealish, I thought, but I'm not going to sit here and slate the starting lineup because we won, and that's the bottom line. In my opinion, I would have changed things, but if we would have changed things, would we have still won? We don't know. And I wouldn't have put Sterling in my side, and he scored. He was there at the right time, and that's all that matters. And I'm prepared to eat my humble pie, because I really wasn't convinced that he should be starting any of these games after a season. At Man City, which hasn't been great at all. Let's admit it. But he's proved everyone wrong, and a little bit like a Paul Pogba as well. Fantastic at international level, not so good at club level this season. So let's go into the game that England struck twice late on to end a 55-year wait for a knockout tie victory against the good old Germans. Not the good old Germans, the old enemy. I suppose that's Scotland, but I'm going to call them Germany for now. Amid scenes of huge tension and elation at Wembley to reach the Euro 2020 quarterfinals, a big gun was going to come out tonight. Was gonna leave the competition, and it wasn't us, which is amazing. Germany go out. That's another big name out. And somebody said it in the live chat of the fan party that all of the group of death teams are out now. We thought that definitely one of them was going to win it. France are out, Germany are out, Portugal out, of course Hungary are out. Nobody could have expected that. Nobody could have predicted that at all. So I thought Saka had was one of the liveliest players. Didn't really do masses, I thought, in the first half, but he was the player I thought if anything's going to come, it was going to be from him, because we know what he can do, in my opinion. And then just to move on, the substitutes, Grealish came on just to give that X factor in the second half to help us build up that good team goal that Raheem Sterling scored. He was a big part of that as well. Raheem Sterling, of course, started the whole move off with Luke Shaw, getting it around quick, and then he moves his way to the box, was there at the right time. And yeah, I couldn't be more happy. England battled hard to earn the victory, let's admit it. And it was their talisman of the tournament, Raheem Sterling, who made the decisive breakthrough, which was so important, which would have probably saved us from a bit more nail-biting moments, maybe extra time or whatever. Sterling, who scored the winner against Croatia and Czech Republic in the group stage, steered in Luke Shaw's cross after 75 minutes to send England fans inside the inside Wembley. 40,000 of them, absolutely ballistic. And I was ecstatic. I was celebrating. That's why my voice is, because I was so happy, and you could see it inside the stadium. The limbs in the stadium, you could see people jumping over tens of seats, and this is what we've missed in football. And it was so nice to see people together watching the football again. And of course, what an atmosphere that was in there. I assure you, if there would have been 90,000 in there making that noise, that place would have rocked. I'm sure it rocked with 40,000 in there. Absolutely incredible English support, and fair dues to the Germans as well. They brought quite a few fans over from Germany. Of course, some would have been staying in England. Some would have lived lived in England. But fair dues, they had quite a few fans as well. And of course, the win was secured when captain Harry Kane, who has once again struggled to influence the game. That's 4 games now, as we can't breeze over it where he's not had an impact that we'd like him. People stamping world class striker on him, £100 million price tag. He's not done it in this tournament yet, and my dad said it to me during the first half. There's shades of Sebastian Haller in him in that first half, and I hope that goal now. That was it was quite an awkward header to try and steer in, and it was good straight into the corner. Hopefully that can push him on now for the rest of the tournament, because it's been a long time coming. Let's put it that way. And of course, it was a Jack Grealish delivery that got that goal to secure the win. England were very thankful for the brilliance of Everton's goalkeeper Jordan Pickford, who doesn't quite do it for his club but does it for his country when it matters, who has yet to concede a goal in this tournament and save crucial attempts from Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, and Thomas Muller, who missed a one-on-one, which could have made it 1-1 in the second half to even things out, to make it a even more interesting game. And that would have been a nail biting. Honestly, I thought it was in. I got my cushion and went, I'm just waiting for the commentator to go 1-1, and it didn't happen. I was so thankful we had that bit of luck tonight to get past these Germans and get in there indeed. And my man of the match has got to go to Jordan Pickford. Couple of fantastic saves. That one from that Kai Havertz volley that I just mentioned there. Anywhere else in the goal, it probably would have been a goal, but it was good. It was good athleticism and a good reaction save, because he wasn't far out and he hit it quite hard. It was a fantastic save from the Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford. England now face either Sweden or Ukraine in the quarterfinal. I am filming this as the game is still going on. This is going out tomorrow morning, but we don't yet know who we're going to play. So it's either Sweden or Ukraine, and then we could possibly we might meet again with the Czech Republic in the semi-final if they get past Denmark, and then their next game. Could you imagine it in the semi-final? Souček and Rice, they meet again. Oh, what a game that would be. Kane, just to finish off, finally comes good with a goal. Pickford and Maguire make their mark in this game. Maguire as well, not had many mentions. I thought he had a really, really solid game. But he could have put a header in the first half. He had quite a good not glancing at it. He was like the defender was coming to him and he couldn't quite get the whole leverage on it. But it was a good attempt. I would have liked it to go on target, but in terms of his defensive attributes, he was superb against Day. So there we go. Get in there. We have won. We're in the quarterfinal, and now we've got past that group of death opponent. We've won, and now I'm not going to say it's easy. It's a less challenging way through. We haven't got Belgium on our side, Italy on our side. We will only have to play one of those sides in the final if we get there. How good does that sound? We aren't going to have to come up against a big side again like Belgium and Italy, as I said, until the final, because that is just physically not possible. I think we might come across Spain. I don't know whether Spain are on our side of the draw. I'll just have to check that one out. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. This has been Talking Tactics. We are through. Football's coming home. Get in, England. What a night it's been. And yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.